So, my dear St. Charles family and friends, I am pleased to present to you the State of the Parish Address. The State of the Parish Address is not a financial report. Rather, it is a sharing of the pastoral temperature right now and the vision for the church for the future. Therefore, I share with you a summary of how we have been a household of God, a church. I am sharing what St. Charles Borromeo has been and done, is and is doing, will be and will be doing, all of which were made possible because you give of your time, your talent, and your treasure. By now, you know that we must look at 3 indicators in order to know the state of St. Charles Borromeo right now. Those 3 indicators are the most important things that a church must have to be a Christian church. And our church is no exception. So these are the pillars of Christianity: how we are doing in our learning of Jesus Christ and teaching of Jesus Christ, how we are doing in our prayer life, our liturgy, how we are worshiping together and praying, and how we are living, not serving ourselves, but serving the rest of the world in their need. And then I want you also to understand this report within the context of COVID-19 pandemic and its related challenges, socio-economic challenges. So let's talk about liturgy. How have we fared in our worship life and our prayer life as a church? Overall, I'll say we managed to continue celebrating Mass, the Eucharist, which is the source and summit of Christian life itself, throughout the pandemic in 2021. We started the year still sheltered in place at home, but live streaming continued, including Christmas of 2020. When the church was partially open, we celebrated our 5 p.m. Mass in the courtyard with outdoor heaters and introduced the 11:30 a.m. Mass on our west lawn, which became the Mass with most participants at the time. Eucharistic ministers continued to distribute communion through walk-through distribution, and we continued connecting through Zoom, including a first reconciliation retreat. The high point of our 2021 Lenten season was our 3-night parish mission on the topic Justice, which was live-streamed by most parishioners. By April, all our liturgical ministries were partially back except altar service. Thus, we celebrated our Easter with in-person participation. After Easter, series of picnics were organized by our dutiful staff to welcome parishioners back home. It was truly emotional, hope-filled, and inspiring moments. In time, we were able to restore the 7:30 a.m. Mass also, thus restoring our Mass schedule to pre-COVID-19 times. Our ministry fair 2021 brought in fresh hands to help in our liturgical ministries. By the time of our Advent Christmas season, we had the full choir back, led by Hannah and Angela, to lead our music at Masses. Other liturgical practices such as children's liturgy of the Word, exposition, adoration, and benediction of the Blessed Sacrament on First Fridays began to draw parishioners' attention. Furthermore, the incardination of our pastoral administrator as a diocesan priest of Oakland brought joy not only to me, but also to many parishioners who prayed for that to happen. The close of 2021 brought us another inspiring in-person Advent Christmas celebrations including the Christmas cantata by our formidable choir led by Hannah. Live streaming of our masses and other liturgies has put St. Charles Borromeo on the liturgical map of the Catholic world. We still live stream all our weekday masses in addition to our Sunday 9:30 a.m. Mass. As we now have virtual parishioners in Scotland, South Africa, London, Canada, and in numerous states in the United States weekly. Some of these worshipers continue to donate to the parish to help in our ministries. Our challenge here is to restore all our liturgical ministries as well as train new volunteer liturgical coordinators to assist in the smooth running of our worship and prayer sessions. How are we faring in our learning and teaching department? There are 4 areas in faith formation at St. Charles that have seen significant development. These areas include promoting the culture of learning, new staff development, family catechesis, and aligning adult faith learning to the church's themes. Culture of learning. I introduced at the beginning a vision for St. Charles to help in developing a new pastoral plan. In that vision, the culture of learning was prioritized. Therefore, the Learning Center received a facelift. Our rooms for learning, each room now has been developed to reflect the spirituality of the saint named to the building. And it includes resources, it includes reading materials that can help people to develop the spirituality of that saint. New staff development. Since faith formation was heavily hit and impacted during the COVID-19 pandemic, learning received the biggest share of new hires. First, we hired Diane Saunders to take the newly created position of Director of Learning. Other new hires include Justin Swinkles as Youth Learning and Teen Confirmation Coordinator, Amanda Swinkles as Middle School Learning Coordinator, Debbie Rose as K-5 Sacrament Coordinator, Crystal Myers as K-5 Learning Coordinator. We also hired Harley O'Hagan as a Communication Director to help better communicate to the parish. Family catechesis. All these new hires helped St. Charles to successfully implement the new family catechesis model recommended for parishes by Bishop Barber and the Oakland Diocesan Office of Faith Formation. Many other parishes are struggling to pull off family catechesis, but we have been able to go in there, and although we are struggling, but we are implementing that model here at St. Charles. Alignment of adult learning. Parts of adult ongoing learning resumed with in-person sessions, relevant and engaging topics that were aligned with the entire parish's theme. Here are some statistics in our learning. In Easter of 2021, through our RCIA, we baptized 1 adult and confirmed 5. Overall, the number of registered participants in our learning programs is as follows. For adults, Men of Faith had 125 registered participants. Wings had 114. Small faith groups had 204 active parishioners. 116 participated in the Parish Prophetic Voices Advent program, and 98 signed up for the Just Faith program. Adult Bible study, which I conduct, receives between 35 through 50 Zoom participants weekly. There are other learning programs whose participants have reported spiritual growth, including young adults, small group, mini retreats, and meditation sessions. For children and teens, there are 165 registered children from 110 families, 26 in sacramental preparations and rite of Christian initiation of children, 48 registered youth learning program, and 25 preparing for confirmation this year. How are we doing in the living department? How we serve not just ourselves, but reaching out and reaching in. In the middle of 2021, our living ministries reached out to serve people within our community and internationally. Through our social concerns ministries, we gave a total of $81,301.40 to numerous charities and individuals needing financial assistance. These supports make up 5% of our plate offerings, and it is shared locally to support immigrants, the homeless, the poor and needy, and the incarcerated. We have made new disbursements of funds to our Suba orphanage in Kenya. The project is under a new director called Father Vitalis Lana, the pastor of the local parish, St. Celestino in Oruba, Kenya. A detailed report is forthcoming. Other charitable programs that were successful include the backpack drive, the Christmas giving tree, and others. Social Concerns Ministry has a detailed report for publication to all of us soon. In-reach programs include our health ministry's Mental Health Awareness Month in September of 2021 and the COVID-19 vaccination program. We also reached out to the Livermore police and fire departments and held interaction sessions to benefit our respective institutions. Because of that, I am on the board of advisors, pastors' advisors for the Livermore Police Chief. Recently, the Living Pillar has begun a marriage ministry to celebrate and support marriages in our parish. There is more to do in the Living Pillar, especially the doing of justice beyond charity, working on issues of injustices, including racism, sexism, homophobia, disability, discrimination against disability, and gender and other minority groups in the world. Equipments. In 2021, we upgraded our video streaming equipment. We installed amber railings for better access and safety. We installed security cameras. We rebuilt the arbors on the south side of the church. We upgraded lighting on the parking lot. We painted the chapel, the Borromeo Hall in the Keeley Center as well. We purchased, installed, and dedicated a new tabernacle. Finances. Overall, thanks to our parishioners and our generous visitors who gave to support us, we have fared very well in 2021. More and more parishioners and our viewers are using Tightly, our online giving site. Please check the detailed financial report made available for you in the back of our church. They include our income and expense report and the balance sheet of the church. So please take a copy for yourself. Please reach out to us if you have any questions. Send your questions to the Finance Council for answers. It will also be available in your flock note and on our websites. Parish leadership. Our parish leadership is still not fully developed. While the pastoral and administrative staff and the finance council are in place, I am still making adjustment to the number and membership of the pastoral council. This and other factors have impacted the development of our pastoral plan, the goals, objectives, and pastoral cycle of our church. This is our target and our way forward. That is the completion of our leadership bodies and embarking on our pastoral plan. For this, we will consider the recent Mission Alliance process survey results, as well as the current listening sessions on synodality encouraged by Pope Francis. We owe all these achievements to all our formidable staff, both pastoral and administrative, and to all coordinators of the numerous ministries that St. Charles Borromeo is blessed to have. God bless you, all coordinators and leaders of the parish. Our challenge as a parish remains the unity in diversity of the parish. St. Charles Borromeo has gone through a significant change in its demography. It is no longer your grandfather's St. Charles Borromeo. The evening mass of this Ash Wednesday spoke loudly, and the evening mass recently of our Ash Wednesday spoke loudly to all the participants themselves, and it looks like our church is coming back fully to its pre-COVID-19 times. Therefore, our work going forward is to deepen and intensify our learning and ongoing formation opportunity for all age groups. I believe that through learning, we can be healed of our disunity because we will see each other as one in the light of Christ, despite our outward differences and opinions. May God bless St. Charles and make it strong, faithfully, and spiritually. Amen.